Hey guys, it's Evie's Creations here, and today I'm very happy to teach you how to make this awesome stocking charm. And it's really easy, and it's perfect for Christmas, and I think it's really cute. And band-wise, it is 44 for the top, toes, and heel, and 30 for the middle color. And this is pretty easy, so that's very good. And so yeah, let's get started. To start, you're going to start on the top of your loom, and you're going to start with your first color. I'm going to use red, so you go from here to here to here, so oops. Just like that, and we're going to go down each of these rows twice, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry about the lighting. 1, 2. Just like that. Now we're going to switch to our next color, and we're going to go down this row 3 times with our next color. So 1, 2, sorry about that in the background, that's my brother, 3, and then we're going to grab our next color, and we're going to go down that same row twice with it, so 1, 2, and this is all double bands, unless I tell you not to, so just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go down this row, and you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so just like that, and then we are going to go down this row 3 places. So the last row. 1, 2, and this is on the farther left. 3, just like that, and it should kind of look slanted right here. So just like that, and now we're going to go down this row one more time using the same colors, and this is to make that extra row on here to make it look better or thicker. So 2 in the top color, and then switching to our next color, and this is just the middle row. Thought you might want to know that. Just like that. So now we're going to take 2 rubber bands in the main color, in the middle color, and just go from this pin down. And then we're going to make a transition band. So we're going to go down where there's nothing on our loom, and we're going to take 2 of the colors that we're using, and we're just going to loom it up with a triple single, or a single, just like that. Then we're going to grab that extra band, and we're going to pull it down, and there's our transition band. And we're going to put the red towards the red, red towards the red, and green towards the green, just like that, and you should straighten it out. So it should kind of look like that. So your loom should kind of look like this right now. So now we're going to make the heel and the toes. So we're going to start out with the heel. So we're going to get our hook. We're going to take one band, just one band, and wrap it around our hook twice. So you should see 3 loops. And you're going to take 2 rubber bands and pull it through and replace on your hook. And then again, going through that, we're going to go in through that cap band we made. So we're going to again take 2 rubber bands and going just through that 3 cap band, replacing, and then one more time going through that 3 cap band, and then grabbing 2 rubber bands and pulling them through that 3 cap band back onto your hook. So your thing should kind of look like that. Sorry about that. Okay, anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make our toes, and it's the same thing except an extra row. So get a band, put on your hook and wrap it around twice. So you should see 3 loops. Then again, getting 2 rubber bands and pulling it through that 3 cap band, putting on your hook, and before going through that cap band again, we're going to again take 2 rubber bands and pull through, and then replace on your hook, and then we are going to go through that 3 cap band like that, and then we're going to again take 2 rubber bands through that 3 cap band and back on, and then taking 2 rubber bands again and going through those first 4 loops, replacing back on your hook, and then one more time going through that 3 cap band, getting 2 rubber bands and going through that 3 cap band and replacing back onto your hook, and then one more time getting 2 rubber bands and going through that those first 4 loops and replacing back onto your hook. So it should kind of look like this, and now we are going to get our loom again. And same thing, if you go from the bottom here and count up, you should count up 3 spaces. So we're going to take the first 4 loops, put it on that pin, take the next 4, place it on the next pin, if I can, just kidding. And then the last 4 on that first pin that you counted from. Just like this. So your loom should kinda look like that. Now we're just gonna place our crossband. So you can either use a double band and place it across the bands that I show you, or you can just use 2 bands. And I'm just gonna use 2 bands. So you're gonna go from this peg up, and then get your next color, either double band or 2, going from that peg up. And then again, either a double band or 2, and from that peg up. So your loom should look like this now, and we are ready to loom our design. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bottom, and we are ready to loom our thing. And we're going to go under these 4 bands. We're going to grab the top 2, which should be the transition bands that you made, and you're going to put them on the pin next to it, diagonally. Oops, sorry, messed up my camera there. And then we're going to go under those, and grab the top 2, and they should go diagonally across again. And now what we're going to do, and I dropped that band, is we're going to loop up the 1 row that we did. That was the extra row. So I'm going to go under here, grab the top 2. So 1, 2. It's okay if you grab one at a time. Just remember to always go back for it. The second one. And then we're just going to loop up that extra row we did on our loom. Just make sure not to grab any of the bottom ones. Right up here. Last one. Just like that. Now we're just going to set this row aside. So from the second pin down, sorry, that was my brother. We're going to go down, and we're just going to take this row off, or else it's going to bother us. And please get out of the way, Luke. Sorry about that. And we're just going to take those off. Just like that. So it should kind of look like this. And then we're going to loop up the other row. So you should still have 2 left. And you should just loop them up. Only the bottom 2. And just loop up that middle row. There we go, just like that, and then we are going to loop up this row, so same thing, grabbing the bottom 2 up, and this one's going to be a little tricky because it does have a lot of bands on it, so make sure you only grab the bottom 2 up. So I'm just going to go up, and I grab the next one there. Just like that, and then we're going to loop up this row. So same thing, just going under, and make sure you only grab the bottom so you can look from the side. And sorry, that was my brother again, and he is kind of annoying sometimes. So just go up, and again under that one, and go up. And then one more time, going under those bands, and go up. And again, I'm sorry about the lighting, it's not the best, but yeah. And then under there, and up. And then under those bands again, up. So it should look like this right now. We're going to loop these 2, so we're just going to go under those bands and loop up. And this one is going to be tricky because there is a lot of bands here. So just look from the bottom and just grab the bottom 2. And there will be a lot of tension, so be careful. Just like that. And the easiest way for me to get the slip knot is just place, you should have an extra band, an extra peg, so place it on the top peg and go under all those bands, grab it with your hook, and go through and replace on that peg. So you should kind of have something like this. Then you're going to grab the bottom loop and just put it over that peg. And then you're going to give it a little tug. And then you can take your creation off the loom. And I do highly suggest that you use your hook because there is a lot of bands on some of these pins. So yes, it would not be good if you broke your bands right when you're ready to take it off, and that would not be good. But I think once you're past the toes and the toes and the heel, then you could probably use your fingers and just take it off. So make sure your slip knot is on tight before you take off that pin. So here is your adorable little stocking, and you should pull that tight and give it a little tug. So it should look like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for these awesome little loom things. And this is actually my first tutorial I've ever posted, so I'm happy about that. And like I said, perfect for Christmas. These could be little charms for your tree or something. Sorry again for the background. That's my brother. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out my channel and check out Made by Mommy, Crafting Fantastic, Phil and Fifi. And yeah, so I hope you had fun making this, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. Goodbye!